Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome back to my OpenTTD Let's Play, where we're doing our City Builder Challenge. Now, if we look at the company league table, I'm winning, but only because I'm the only one there. And if we look at the company goals, or the Hellish Inc. goals, which is what I meant to look at, you can see that we're 1% towards completion. Well, that is technically true, but I only put a big stupid 1 million population in just so that the game wouldn't end early. We are not doing very well. The town has not grown for 33 months. I want to be able to get this town growing again. Where is it? Here it is. We're at 16,000. I think at 16,000 it'd be nice to get it to 20,000. And we'll see what we can do to do that. So food's not doing very good. Goods is okay, not great. Basically, we've got a downturn of everything except building materials. Building materials is perfectly fine. Alcohol's not too far off, but I guess that will come with more fruit. Maybe. Don't know. So let's concentrate on that food. So the food situation, I think, was looking pretty poor, and what we could do is we could turn that into a vac tube network, but there's no food waiting there, and we've got trains going round. This station up here with the scrap metal, there's way too much scrap metal there, and that is something that fuels the petrol system, and manufacturing supplies are doing okay. I do want to reconfigure this. I notice we've got platforms that we aren't using, so we can move manufacturing supplies along and have scrap metal on the other side, and there's plenty of space for both. But then again, like I said, this isn't my immediate concern because we need to sort the food out. And to sort the food out, we need to either increase... Yeah, we need to increase food production. So, what we need is to make sure that both of these industries are getting some manufacturing supplies. So, Food North is a massive station, but I think the dairy is going to get all of the manufacturing supplies. And I can't think of another way of doing it. Splitting it out, making it better. Okay, maybe that's not the way forward. Okay, so we are only transporting 54% of the recyclables down at Punston Transfer, which means we really can be providing more food via the dairy. Now, it's only 3 tons of food per 8 crates of manufacturing supplies, but it's manufacturing supplies that we can easily make. We can just... I mean, we're not even transporting all the manufacturing supplies. So this is a perfect candidate to be turned into a vac tube network. So every single train that visits this place... No, not send for servicing. Go to depot. Every single train, and every single train that visits this place, you also... go to depot as well. We go, leg it, all gone. That's it. Just go to your depots, all of you. Now, the vac trains aren't going to get up to full speed very quickly. And we might need more trains at this end. But let's sell all of them in there. There we go. Get rid of all of them. A few more still coming through that way. Come on, hurry up. Get in. Last one's on its way. And here we go. Come on. You're a monorail. You want to be going really fast. Okay. So, remove all of those trains and all of these trains. That's all of those trains removed. Then we convert them to Vactube. There we go. There we go, and then all of this side too. Now I've got to be careful, so we want those bridges to be Vactube, but I think bridges and Vactube don't go well together, do they? So there we go, that looks good. And then I don't think there's any trains in these depots. Oh, there is one there. Now the new Vactube mod, I don't know about the old one, but the new one certainly allowed for Vactube trains and monorail to share the same space, so that's really good. So we're going to go a new vehicle, and we are in 2056, so we probably want one of these Vactrains, not that one. We want one with a really good speed, but really it's power we want as well. This is a good power one. Running costs are quite high. See, we're not going to get up to that top speed over that short segment. The reliability is terrible. Now the reliability, in terms of reliability, I think that one might be the best one. So let's see. So if we get that and the Vactrain universal carriage, and these are how long? These are 6 long. So build vehicle, and we can go all the way up to 5.8. Refit for, what is it? It's recyclables we're shifting, isn't it? Recyclables, refit train, and then give it some orders. We're going to sell it to full load here and then go there. Now the maximum we can have in the station is 4, and then we can have 2 waiting. So we're going to start with 6. There's the 6. Off they go. And then over here we're going to have something similar. So new vehicle, buy the vehicle, universal wagons, and there we go. This time though, these ones want to be fitted out for manufacturing supplies. So manufacturing supplies, refit train, and then the orders need to be to full load here and go and unload there. Now whilst we're doing that, these, we're going to get rid of these, and we're going to move this slightly. So we'll do that because I want another couple of platforms. So 2 tracks at 6 long, like oh, I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. Okay, let's remove. Oh, what? That wasn't the remove tool. That's the remove tool. Auto track, remove that one. Okay. Put it back in where I did want it. There we go. And add the signals. And add the... Actually, that could go there. We do need to remove those signals. Brilliant. Okay, so now that train we're going to clone out. We can have 4 in and 1 waiting. That'll be a good start. And off they go. Right, so these should now be shooting around. I don't know what their top speed they're going to get up to, but to be honest, I don't know how much of a difference it's going to make having Vactube around here, because it's not a long distance, but at least they shift quite quickly and load and unload quickly. So we're down to 34% transported. Hopefully that will improve. They do seem to zip round quite nicely. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so that's going to help a little bit. And we're going to bring in lots of manufacturing supplies. Now, let's have a look here. See, one of them is producing a lot more food than the other, but then also we're bringing in a lot more milk. So I don't know if they are sharing them or not. We've got a load of vehicles over there. That's no good. We've got trains that are stuck. Probably just because they're slow. Yeah, they're slow. And yeah. Hopefully that will kick the food up a notch. We've got trains waiting now to bring food in. And it looks like the recyclables aren't queuing up too much. We're going to put another 2 trains on. There we go. Another 2 trains on there. Now, what I'd like to do is we're going to redirect the manufacturing supplies trains. So we're not doing vacuum construction at the minute. We're going to do in Maglev, and we're going to remove part of this station, just that very tip there. And the Maglev's going to come round here, head this way. We're going to have 3 platforms for loading. There we go. There's the exit, exit, and exit. So these ones are going to be thrown in the opposite direction, and then what we'll do is we'll figure out a smart way to figure that out. So we're going to bring these together, and then this track needs to go over, and there we are. So this line borrows from this line, these lines all borrow from this line, so it might be best if we just move it across a little bit. Probably just kink it down here. So if we remove these 2 signals and pop it like that, to me that... oh, no, it's too far. There we go. To me that looks good. Signals here for exiting the station, and it looks like we've just got enough room, if I can see this correctly, just got enough room for a depot there. Okay, and there is a signal going in and signals coming out. So now in theory we can remove all of this. So the new inline, let's get rid of these depots. The new inline's like that, and then we can remove the inline there. And it stopped. There we go. And the new outline is there, which doesn't need to come across here. There we go. So we've already got one of the manufacturing supplies trains using the new platforms, which is brilliant. And it looks like the rest of the platforms have now cleared up, so we can delete all of this. Now, I don't know if these guys had the orders to go to the manufacturing supply thing, but it's gone. It's gone. It's out of here. Now, the main reason for me to move in all that is to free up space around here. So, we've actually got 3 stations here, which we don't need that extended part. May as well make it as compact as possible. And out, out, and out. We've got 2 platforms in the middle we're not using, which is fine. So they're the places where we're going to do some loading, and what we're going to do is we're going to shift some of these scrap metal. We're going to shift the scrap metal, and we're going to come out, and we're going to come along here, like this. And then we're going to go down just a little bit there. Do a tunnel after bringing the land up. There we go. Now, like I said, these are just Maglev at the minute. Because they're short distance, I don't really see the point in doing it as anything other than Maglev. So that's the inn, is that's the inn? It is the inn. So this is where we want our trains to be unloading and heading back. Once this road's gone, we will have more room. So I'm actually going to put a little bit of bypass there, and we'll remove that. There we go. Oh no! I've managed to not abandon. What's the word I'm looking for? Isolate one of my trucks. It's fine. It's all fixed now. So there we go, and we'll pop the 3-track station in there. Yep, that's fine. And because that's an exit, it needs to move to here. There we go. Right then, that's looking good. Fits in quite nicely, and it looks like we've just got enough room for a depot there. So we can have signal here, signal there, bom, 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 bom. And all the way along here, that looks good. Signal there, and we've got room for a depot too here. That's good as well. Okay, so we're all sorted here. So what we're going to do now is a new vehicle. And we're going to have the Lev 3, I think. It's almost worth buying a tube-capable train. Just because the reliability is better for some of them. I mean, that was 92%. Right, we're buying that. It's expensive, but I don't care about money. We've got 1.1 billion in the bank. And we need universal wagons. 6 of those. Well, no, not 6. Length 6, which is 12 carriages. Take away the engine, so it's 11 carriages. We're going to be picking up scrap metal, so I'm just checking that. Scrap metal, there it is. Refit the train, tell it to go full load here and unload down there. That should be plenty. We've got room for 4 trains. We're going to start off with 4 and see how it goes, and then we've got a problem. We've got a roadblock. There we go. So every road vehicle that goes here, go to depot. It was a bad decision to use road vehicles, but I couldn't see a way of fitting it in, and now we've got a very nice, neat way of fitting that in. Quite happy with that. The only thing I'm not happy about is the fact that that train's used that depot to service. Really, we should have a depot here before the junction. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get one of these guys to skip their current order, just to free up the railway a little bit. So we've got the second train on its way, fully loaded already. So this is currently like 54 tons of metal or something like that it's taking down here. But I've got a feeling that that is really going to skyrocket. I think I'm going to increase the number of trains already. So there we go. We've got another 2 trains coming out on that line. That will sort things out. We'll shift a lot of things a lot quicker. And we still have a couple of trucks just trundling around. They were actually making some good money, actually. Those trucks. There we go. Is that the only... No. Let's get rid of all them. Oh, there's one over here as well. No, that was just a standard one. Here we go. Last 2 trucks. And... sold. Pop. We'll keep that piece of road there as a reminder, but we'll remove the bridge. And just do that. Actually, no, we'll remove the road as well. There we go. These mag trains just don't seem to have much of a problem with going up that hill. He went up that hill at the same speed he's going across the flat land. Goes to show in later game it just really doesn't matter. Hopefully that will increase both food and petrol. We should start seeing improvements in both of them now. Let's see on the situation what we've got here. So, food, still not good. Goods, not great. Everything is terrible except passengers, mail, and building materials. Now, petrol should start climbing soon, so that's good. I think we're going to struggle to get this down to 20,000 with the sort of setups that we've got here. But, you know, it's certainly possible. I mean, if we look at the station list, we've got something building up at the... we've got manufacturing supplies. Still a lot of manufacturing supplies at this hub. We're going to have to clone some of these road vehicles. Because that's what I've learned. Just throw more road vehicles at something. It's not the best way of doing stuff. If we go sort by total weight in cargo, sort it the correct direction, and say trains only, you can see here we've got a load of passengers there. We've got so many tons of recyclables over here, it's ridiculous. This is a good candidate to turn it to VAC, I think. Just because it will move and flow a bit better. We're struggling to get the trains through the stations quick enough. I mean, we could probably do that right next episode, but also the manufacturing hub over here, apparently, yeah, it's got so many goods and manufacturing supplies, it's ridiculous now. All of the trains are out doing something. There we go. So if we clone that train a few times, get that on its way. What we got here? Again, we're struggling to shift the recyclables out of Fort Track Station. Food North apparently has loads and loads and loads of food at it. We're just not shifting it fast enough. So let's clone that train a few times. Maybe that is a good candidate to become VacTube as well. But again, it's a relatively short distance. What we got over here? Recyclables, a lot of recyclables. We've got plenty of platforms to pick that up though. So let's get another couple of trains. Throw them in there. Just throw more trains at it all. We've got a lot of oil happening over here. So we did just have a train enter the station though. So we'll send that on its way. At the refinery over here, we've got a bit of a build-up of engineering supplies. And chemicals as well. We had quite a lot of chemicals there for a moment. But overall, Laddinghatton Woods has got quite a lot of milk. That train's broken down. Okay, it's off now. So overall looking good. I'm surprised the amount of goods at the manufacturing hub. And the manufacturing supplies as well. There are so many. Food North, we're shifting that food. Let's see what the refresh is on that. So, what is it now? It's November the 7th. Food has gone up quite a lot. Almost by, I think, 1,000. So that's really good. We're getting there. Maybe we'll be able to push Hellishville up just that little bit more. But that's going to be all from me for now. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. And if you want to see more OpenTTD, check out the link to the playlist in the description, or go to my main page where you'll be able to find out all the different seasons that I've done. This is season 5, series 5 of OpenTTD, and I've also done lots of viewers games, live games and stuff like that. Some of them are on here as summaries, some of them are on my streams channel as full streams. So go check them out. Also, this month I'm putting a vote up as to what you think I should do as well as OpenTTD. So I've got a load of other things going on, and if you want to choose what the next series is, not OpenTTD, but the next thing apart from OpenTTD, go onto my social media, Twitter, Facebook, I believe it's in other places as well. But if you go there, have a look at recent posts for... it's called, it says vote now, viewers choice, what new content would you like to see. So go have a look for that. It's on my social media, and I will see you soon. Thanks for watching. Take care. Goodbye.